All right. So, guys, welcome to the slightly delayed 6 p.m. meeting on Jetpack Placement Studies. Today, we have among us Saeid who is an expert in the specific field that we're discussing today. We have Cameron Ashraf, who is a more general expert in the Fortnite field. We have Tony, too, who has no idea what he's talking about. And we have Peter Simpson. I will be chairing this meeting today. So, if you guys would like to say anything to start the meeting, that would be wonderful.
I think I've got a good start.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Go on.
Yeah. Is there something
I'm ready.
So,
I thought it was, suitable to start off with the history of jetpack aviation.
Right. Okay.
Of course, I was going to upload the exact same thing.
Well, so you would both know that it was started by the Australian businessman David Mayman. Back, it was used originally in the 1984 Olympic Games.
Well, it was quite controversial, I tell you, back then.
It is quite controversial. It's funny you say that because the Australian businessman created it, but the actual national origin was New Zealand. So
it was actually used in the long jump, believe it or not.
That was the fakest sound of interest I've ever heard in my life.
Excuse me, can someone please remove Tony 2 from the meeting?
No, Tony 2 has a right to be here. He was.
I have a right. Just.
As you know, wait a minute. You don't have a right because you weren't interested in the event. So here's the mute button, and let me know when you've clicked interested in this event. Okay, so
fair point.
Moving on.
Of course.
He made the JB series of jetpacks.
Right.
Okay, we are now on to JB11. But
just
a JB10 jetpack would set you back around $295,000 US.
Wow.
Now this is where our studies come in.
Of course.
Because we have, as some would say, correct placement of such jetpacks.
Correct placement is a factor.
In the virtual field. Now financially, this is catastrophic for most of the general public. Obviously, we've got chads like Peter that might be able to fork out 295k. But the obvious man walking down the street would not be able to fund that sort of grave mistake. So that's why we're here today. Thank you.
Of course. Right. Tragic, I tell you. So how was the jetpack made? I hear you all
Okay,
say.
that's important to this discussion as well.
Oh, I'm not going to specify the exact location because it's classified.
Right. Okay.
But it is in China.
Right.
Now I hear what you're thinking. Why is it in China?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to make profit. We're a business.
Right.
Businesses make profit.
They do.
Thank you. Now,
that was beautiful.
First we have the Nitro Boost Smidubler. A very important feature. What does it do? I don't know. I'm not the engineer that made it, but it's good. Of course.
Yeah.
We also have the headrest.
Mm-hmm.
Rest your head.
Yeah.
I invented that part.
Okay.
The headrest, not the jetpack, of course.
Okay.
I got a patent on it. What? Excuse me. Can you stop coughing?
Sorry. I'll mute.
Right.
We were gonna have back buttons on the jetpack, but stuff has to be patented. Unfortunately, we're actually
what would the back button have done?
We're in
Why were they
ongoing
emitted?
lawsuit with Scuff actually
because of current active lawsuits. Okay.
They're actually suing us for $5 million for putting them on like one of our prototypes,
Right.
but when we don't have $5 million laying about, so what are you gonna do?
Unlike Peter Simpson, who does have $5 million laying about.
Of course, we've actually asked for his financial backing, but
Who's this Peter Simpson fellow everyone keeps referring to?
oh well, the man who made Bitcoin, the mysterious fella behind it.
Oh,
We
yeah,
asked for a statement. We asked for a statement, and he is gonna offer us a statement later on in this.
Oh, that's perfect. I can't wait to hear it.
We're actually just thinking of outright buying Scuff using Peter's money.
Right.
Just to, can't see yourself, can you? Well, you can, but why would you?
That's a compelling argument.
Of course. We're also going to rename it Scuffed. But, you know, we're one step at a time. Of course.
No. It's not spelled like that. Sorry, we need to just change that. It's SCUFD. Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful. And well, of course, now let's go to the placement.
Right.
Back to placement. Of course, most people, the less learned of you, may put it in the 5th spot. Of course, that's the wrong spot. Why would you put?
I'd explain.
I honestly thought it was pretty obvious, but of course I can elaborate. Now,
thank you.
For the audience at home who may be less familiar,
of course, maybe they've not studied it. I have to appreciate that. How many times do I want to press R1 on console to meet my jetpack? It's not 5 times. It's not 4 times.
But
It's not even 3 times.
you don't need to.
No. Listen.
Tony, your time will come.
It's a well-crafted device. Why would you not want to put it in your hands? I don't know. Some people out there, they... Of course.
So that begs the question.
Carry on.
Not being a bag.
The footage in question places the jetpack in slot 2.
Of course.
Now, why would you want to press R1 at all?
Good question. Now, notice what is in slot 1. Have you noticed? Because I've forgotten what's in slot 1. Just tell me.
I assume it's the AR.
I'm pretty sure it was a shotgun, actually. Now,
A shotgun. I thought it was an AR.
you know what they?
I think it was a shotgun.
Well, it's the legendary shotgun jump with the.
Wait, no, he didn't have a shotgun. He had 2 SMGs and one AR.
Well, excuse me.
Just
It's the legendary SMG jump using the jetpack.
Okay.
Okay, now, bear with me. It involves flying with the jetpack. By the way, I don't think anyone has said this yet, but jetpacks are used to fly. Now, write that down.
That is quite important.
Here.
Using propulsion, please. Just add that. Can you just add that in? Jet propulsion, actually. Sorry about that.
Oh, I saw it perfectly fine.
And it's also in the shape of a backpack. That's where the pack comes from in the name.
okay. Thank you very much, Saeid. That's AET. We'll get back to you after.
Of course.
After a short break with Tony too.
Tony, we'd like to hear from you.
What is there to say? I just think he's a man who's full of utter crap, to be honest.
Okay, I don't. Okay, first of all, we're not in a court. Okay. All right.
All right. Here.
This is the study of jetpack placements.
Well, I've listened to him.
Not a virtual boxing ring.
No, well, I'm here listening, and he's trying to explain why you placed it in the 2nd place, but he never gave like an actual reason, and I want to hear the actual reason. Because he
would you not care to explain where you number 1, where would you like to place your jetpack, and number 2, the reasons behind.
I would like to place my jetpack in slot 4. Thank you very much.
Slot 4.
Slot 4. Because the 5th slot is obviously for healing and stuff.
Yeah.
And the slot 4 is the interchangeable slot in the game. So 1 is AR, 2 is shotgun, 3rd is SMG, and then 4th is the flex slot.
One second, just we need to catch up with the typist. So can we just?
Okay.
I've already got it done right there. That's
okay, perfect.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine, yeah. Fine.
Right, so slot 4 is the flex slot. It's the one where you can depending on the loot and your position in the game and what sort of enemies you face, you switch it up on that slot. You understand?
Okay.
So 4 can be a shockwave if you want to push or you want to fall back, or a sniper if you're looking for long range engagements, or a jetpack if you're looking for mobility.
And in your case?
In my case, that is slot 4. Yes. I mean, it switches up if I go into a blimp, like one of those blimp cringes. I may or may not pick up what's it called? A jetpack. Otherwise, I'd probably just stick with the good old trusty sniper.
Okay.
Now,
Yes.
I have a question to ask, of course.
Go ahead.
Why does it matter what slot it is in? You have to press a number either way, of course. Now, pressing number 1 or 2 as opposed to 4. How much more effort does that exert? In your opinion?
It doesn't make any sense.
I want your opinion.
Oh, it makes all the difference because my mind is wired to think in a situation where I'm not thinking. 2 is a shotgun.
Well,
I press 2. I just take out my jetpack and I'm dead.
Well, maybe I can think as opposed to you're not thinking. And I know.
Look at your track record when you actually play. I don't think you think at all, to be honest. So,
excuse me. This is Jetpack Studies. This is Jetpack.
It is Jetpack Studies.
Okay, Tony. Thank you for your input. We'll go right back around. We'll go straight to the top.
Yes.
Who's at the top? Oh, is that Mr. Moneybag?
And we'll come straight back full circle, and we'll conclude.
I think that the slot it's placed in does matter.
Whoa! Can we not open with such controversial statements?
This is what I believe. I do casually agree with Tony that the 4th slot is optimal for the placement of the jetpack. Okay.
Here.
However, I also agree with Saeed's argument on PS5. Okay. So in conclusion, I don't care.
That's a beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So we'll keep cycling through. I wanted to pick up on Saeed's point of the difference between 2 keys on the keyboard.
Exactly.
And the difference in exertion between them. So we have 2 keys in question, 2 and 4.
Yes.
Now we're going to take key 1 as the reference.
Yep.
So if you move your finger from 1 to 2, and you have a difference of 19 millimeters between the center of the first key and the second key.
Yeah.
Whereas between 1 and 4, you have 3 times that distance, which is 57 millimeters.
Yep.
Right.
However,
57 millimeters. That's a lot of millimeters.
57 millimeters.
That is a lot of millimeters.
So 3 times the distance and 3 times the exertion.
Well, it's only 5 centimeters if you actually take it into.
It's still 3 times the exertion.
That's why you can't do maths.
I love how you of all people are saying I can't do maths. You can't tell an Asian man he can't do maths. That's against the law. That's still against the law of physics.
Yes. Cam makes a good point. Cam raises a good point.
I feel like the natural.
Obviously, this still depends on key travel, but
why are we assuming
we would have the same keyboards for the same people? Key travel wouldn't be different.
Right.
Why are we assuming 1 is the default key? Now, when I'm clicking numbers, and might I add, a lot of numbers I click, my finger just naturally rests on 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Which finger is in question? Middle?
Well, I have 5 of them on one end. And you could say it's the middle one.
Okay.
So what would you tell a 4-fingered person?
Well, I'm actually launching my own line of extra fingers, if you'd like.
Of cosmetics, Kylie Jenner's extra fingers.
I'm actually running a 6th finger right now just for gamer advantage.
Oh yes, that's.
But Scuff might be patenting that too. So obviously,
I heard from various sources that you had difficulty setting up your Scuff controller. Is this true?
Ooh.
Well, you see, back when me and Scuff had a ongoing lawsuit, I actually made my own. No, that's top secret, so please don't write that down.
I try my best not to.
Of course. No.
Saeid, are you happy to move on to Tony?
Oh, of course. You can move on.
Oh no. You know what? So no, I'll allow him to speak a bit more.
Okay.
He's earned the right.
Okay.
Now, bear with me. You have fallen upon hard times. Now you are playing on console.
Okay.
There are no numbers. There are no numbers. Now, what do? L1 takes you to slot 5. R1 takes you to slot 1. Slot 5, therefore...
But you don't need to click the slot in order to use the jetpack.
So no, listen. Slot 5 should also possess a weapon, should it not? If R1 and L1 are used to pick the weapon, the quickest route would either be to press L1 once or R1 once, and therefore slots 1 and 5 should be occupied by weapons and not utility. And therefore...
Do we all accept that, by the way? Do we all accept
that?
1 and 5?
I don't accept that.
1 and 5 should be... Tony does...
Okay, I feel like this is a perfect chance for Tony to move the conversation forward.
Oh, mate, I'd just like to say, if that was so true, why is there an in-game option you can change the setting so that consumables get moved to the furthest right slot?
Ooh.
Well, just because a man made a game doesn't mean he knows how to play it.
But surely...
So
so you're saying...
Can we clarify? Can we clarify something? The setting in question allows customization of all 5 slots.
Yes, but there is...
Into whichever weapon, consumable, or utility you want.
Yes, but this is a separate one where it just moves any consumables you get to the furthest right slot.
Okay.
That's a choice. That's an option. That's
it's an option
in a game.
But I mean, if the developer made it very specific and all you have to do is click on or off, surely you thought a lot of people would want that.
But he's also allowed for customization of that.
He's also allowed for customization. But this is like separate. This is like before you go into that any extra.
I just don't think we should assume the intentions of the developer. Perhaps
I agree with that.
Yeah. Perhaps he just wanted to put people at a disadvantage on console.
I think he's trying to keep his options open and allow for complete customization.
I think he's trying to keep console players down with this.
And if that's so, then why is there no auto move or consumables to the left?
Really, you should be asking why there's no auto move consumables to the middle. Because my argument was...
because it's clinically insane. You have to be clinically insane to do
my argument, of course, being L1 and R1 both lead to the same result. You know? L1 leads to 5, R1 leads to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they should both be weapons, of course. You wouldn't
You're
want
a
to
weapon.
Thank you. Now...
Can we stick to topic, please?
Of course, well, this is important, mate. This is important.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, now bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
We would want the jetpack in slot 2.
Okay,
that's my conclusion. It's also my recommendation to all those listening today. It's also my recommendation to anyone that's not listening today.
Would you agree with this man?
I believe that slot 2 and slot 4 are arguably equal.
I don't like the idea of that.
I have been looking into slot 2, slot 4.
I've been looking into slot equality.
Because we have Tony on the one hand arguing for slot 4, right? And we have Saeed.
I don't believe slot equality is the same as slot equity.
What's the difference?
What's
the difference between these two slots?
I think we have to find a conclusion that we could all get behind. I think slot 2 and slot 4 can both be used. However, slot 3 must not be used at all costs.
I disagree. I think slot 3 is a beautiful slot that needs to be treated right.
Slot 3 shall not be used for a jetpack. Remember, we're not talking about consumables in general. We're talking about a jetpack.
Oh, if we're talking about jetpacks, the jetpack should only be the last 2 slots.
Now,
so the compromise in that situation is that slot 2 may be used for the console players, but slot 3 can universally be not used.
Yes, but wasn't he on PC at that time when he had it in slot 2?
Was Saeed on PC? Yes.
He was on PC because he was in the Discord. There's no way he'd be in the Discord if he was on
Is
PS5.
every argument made so far irrelevant? Yes.
Whoa.
No.
I was actually out of my...
We're standing for both. We're standing for both.
No, but Saeed was on PC when he made that.
Can you prove to the court today? I mean the lecture theatre today that I was not I did not have
probably can. Let me check the stream clip. It'll show us where.
Did Saeed have a PS5 controller plugged into his PC?
Oh, that's a good question.
Now that is something we can't prove.
This is unprovable.
Hmm.
Only Allah will ever know the answer to this.
Well, then let's get Saeid to swear. To swear down.
No.
Not Saeid, swear down like you were.
This isn't a court. All right.
No. I want the truth.
No, right. Okay. Let's just take a break here. All right, Tony.
And get
Take a nice
Fortnite.
deep breath. All right. We're not in a court. We're trying to conclude. All right. It can't go any further. All right. Now we can all agree, slot 3 should not be used. Tony would say that the last 2 slots are optimal. Okay. Slot 2 will not kill a man if it's used. Slot 1, we could probably all agree that it's probably for a weapon.
Yeah.
Only a true weapon would put the jetpack in slot 1, to be fair.
I believe if we scroll up in the notes somewhere, Tony did call Saeid a weapon.
That's true.
Lower down.
I did.
I believe it's.
Yep, that lower down.
Yeah.
Just above side officially. Okay, there
I
we go.
did indeed call Saeid al-Saiti a weapon.
But did he
Okay,
did not
well,
call-
okay. Let's conclude that there.
Okay, alright. I'm happy with that.
Alright.
I think we made great advancements and progress today.
Great advancements in the field. Now, of course, this is a side note and perhaps for a future date, but I'm thinking 4 SMG, 1 jetpack meta. Write that down, please.
Sir, my client is clinically insane.
I want to call it the quad spray meta, please, as well. Now, double pump is just a false imitation of the quad spray.
Here.
Okay.
Thank you. That'll be my conclusion today.
I'd like to say Cameron didn't add enough. I'd like him banned from all future events.
I'd also like to add that I like spice on my pizza.
I'd like to add that I enjoy pineapple on pizza.
I'd like to
Pineapple's a good shout.
I'd like to
record.
overrule this man. I'd like to overrule both of them.
I'd like to add Peter Simpson is a cringer.
Listen, cut that there. But there's gonna be future students looking at this. Okay, we can't flood useless information.
I've been this podcast is sponsored by Peter Simpson Chattery.
Yep.
Please type in creator code Chad, so you can be a Chad like Peter Simpson. And please do not use the words Russian woman in our future podcast, please.
Of course.
All right, thank you very much.
Now,
Thank you.
I'm not officially allowed to say this on stream, but please use my link on Raid Shadow Legends. Thank you.
Okay,
No,
don't
you
write that down. Don't write that down.
There's no self
Don't write that down.
here.
Don't
Code
write that down.
jetpack. Code jetpack.
I'd also like to add that Peter stole Shah.
Don't write the code.
Code jetpack, please. Code jetpack.
Oh, we've been sponsored by Amogus.
Whoa. You let this man write. You better remove the last 2 sentences.
Yeah,
for
remove the last 2 now.
Amogus is a hit imposter game.
Okay.
Use code. Use
Thank you
code
very
Sharon
much for
Among
listening.
Us.
So Shah's a man.
Alright, cut the stream. Cut it.